What's up, fam? So in this video, I'll be showing you how I took this trade, this 1 to 10 risk reward trade. And in this video, I'll be just showing you the magic behind this trade, right? You know I'm trading CMC, so it's not a secret. I'll be showing you what I use and like the idea behind this trade, right? Let's just go right into it. I want to go in a daily time frame. So you know we are doing top-down analysis, so I want to go from the daily time frame and up to like till the 5 minute time frame, because I think I took this trade in a 15-minute time frame, but we'll be doing like both. Hopefully my network is not playing around with me. So yeah, let's just go right into it. So you can see that I'm actually on Euro USD, right? And you can see that Euro USD is kind of bullish right now. You can clearly see these high highs and high lows, the break of structure, like the bullish break of structure and all that stuff. So the biggest point here is you can see that after like we had this previous demand zone, this order block, right? And price came and react on this demand zone, right? Let me just mention it. This is not 4 but daily demand zone. Let me just write daily demand zone, right? Price reacted on this daily demand zone and gave me like an impulse to the upside. But let me just zoom in and I will show you. Let me just zoom in. You can see that after reacting on this daily demand zone, price gave me first this liquidity just right here, because price didn't react first on this order block, right? This 4-hour supply zone, but price didn't react on this supply zone, gave me this liquidity. Price engineered liquidity, which is a good sign and conferences for us. And price, the second sign was after reacting on this demand, this 4-hour supply zone, price gave me this reaction. You can see this hammer candle just right here, and this was the sign that before going bullish, because we know that the external structure is bullish but the internal structure gonna be bearish. That's why I went counter trend on this. I know someone gonna tell me you better follow the trend is your friend, blah 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 blah, but you know sometimes it's okay to break your rules, right? So I went counter trend on this because of these confluences that I'm giving you. You can see that price react on this daily demand zone, and what we're expecting here is price to create another high as it did here. But before creating this high, price reacted first on this forward supply zone and gave me this reaction to the downside. So I knew that we're gonna be bearish for a moment, so price can fill out the imbalance it left before, and price can take out the liquidity left before going to the upside. Let me go in 4-hour so you can clearly see what I'm talking about, right? You can see that, yeah, you can see that price reacted on this was our 4-hour supply zone, but before that price engineered liquidity. We had this imbalance that was filled. Price reacted on this 4 supply zone and gave me this reaction, right? And you saw clearly that okay, the momentum now is bearish, and what I was waiting for price to do is just to give me this pullback, react on this 15-minute supply zone, and I went from here up to this previous low, right? So you can see that at this 1 to 3, like this previous low, this was 1 to 3 risk reward, I took partials, right? Because I'm going counter trend and I want to secure the bar. So I will just go partial on this, and then the final TP will be 1 to 10 risk reward, right? So let me just play back the price so you can see from here. Yeah, I can cut it from here. Yeah, let me go in 1 hour so we can continue to zoom in. Like what I'm doing right now, you know, it's just top-down analysis, going from daily to 4 to 1 hour to 15 minutes, because I usually execute my trade in 15 minutes, right? So you can see that, yeah, price reacted first, as I told you, on this like 4-hour supply zone, and then like went from this 4 supply zone. We had this previous demand zone, and price broke this previous demand zone. This was a confidence that we are going bearish, because this demand zone, sorry, like if we were bullish or the momentum were bullish like that day, this supplies demand zone, sorry, I don't know why I'm telling supplies, this demand zone could have held the price, but price broke this demand zone, so we know that we are going like bearish, we are in a bearish momentum. And right after that, you can see our Asian session range, the high was like manipulated, and price gave me this previous high, right? And then this was on 24th of September, yeah. And then price came, but you can see also about the time, right? Because I didn't execute the trade the same day. Let me show you something. I'm in 1 hour time frame, right? Yeah, price is going, it's going. My network is kind of bad, apologies for that. Yeah, you can see that. All right, going 25th of September, I think. And this actually, oh sorry, 20th of September, and this actually another day, right? And you can see that we had this, our Asian session range just right here. I won't explain here the power of 3. I have a complete video talking about the power of 3, right? So you can see that at 9, this actually 10 o'clock, I'm in like locate GMT plus 3. So you can see that this actually pre-London, and you know that pre-London and London session, there is this liquidity, like this movement, this manipulation at the entry of London session and pre-London. So you can see that we had this impulse to the upside, right? And then we had this liquidity strap because we still in this 4 hours of the block, but you can see that price broke this previous high because this actually pre-London and London session, there is this liquidity at the entry of the new session, and you can see that there is a manipulation, right? So price manipulated the previous high. That's why I named it like liquidity strap, right? And you can see that I found my 15-minute supply zone because price just broke or manipulated the high of the Asian session range. What we're expecting right now is price to manipulate the low. Price manipulate the low of the Asian session range. And I knew, as I told you, we're going bearish on this one, right? So I went in 15 minutes after that. That's pretty simple. I went in 15 minutes. I know my time, right? I have my confirmation. I have this imbalance just right here. You can see that we have imbalance right here. Let me zoom in. Yeah, we have imbalance right here. We have the high and the low, but you can see that we manipulate the low with like candles. This is not really like bodies, but candles, right? But we have the high of the Asian session range, which is manipulated. So we know that's a good sign. Actually, we have our like imbalance that is not filled yet. So I had this 15 minutes supply zone and I took only the body. I never include like the wick. It depends on you if you want to can include it or not, but I took only the body, right? So let's play the price and see how it goes. Yeah. All right, price is just boom. You can see that. All right, you can see that price gave me this like this previous high. You know that actually this liquidity, right? I don't want to even write it out, but you know that we have this liquidity just right here because price will always engineer liquidity to take out the earlier sellers, and then when it reach a actual zone on our other block and start selling from there. So as you can see, let me show you something. As you can see, right, I took partial on the previous low, but my actual TP was this previous low just down there because I knew I had liquidity just down there, right? And you can see that after reacting and like taking out partials here, price gave me a pullback because we had this opportunity to go with a second entry just right here on this supply zone. You had this like another opportunity to go with another trade just right here, like to do a re-entry, because you had like your bearish break of structure. All right, this actually the aggressive entry, but I didn't take the confirmation on the aggressive entry. You had the aggressive entry and like the confirmation entry, right? So price gave me a pullback, like went back to fill this imbalance and react on this actual order block, right? And then let's see what is next. For someone who took the confirmation entry, you can see that right after that, let me zoom in so we can take it properly. Yeah, right after that, but I didn't take the confirmation entry as I mentioned before. Right after that, you can see it. We had this kind of price like going nowhere. We had this kind of consolidation right here, but like yeah, the next day I think London session, boom, manipulation to the downside, and we have our movement, right? So sorry. So you can see that we had our movement. Press 8 our TP and we have our movement, right? You can see that actually this one was like a 10 RR. So if you took, like, let's say you take this first entry or aggressive entry and this confirmation entry, so you're gonna have like 10 RR on this one and 10 RR on that one. Like it's gonna be like 2 over 20 RR, like risk reward. So that's pretty simple. Like, as I always say, keep it simple. Don't like look for tricky or complicated stuff. You need just to understand like liquidity, market session. You need to understand like the concept behind liquidity, imbalance that need to be filled, and the market session, the timing that is also important. Like when you respect all of these confluences, you can go in and just wait for the market to do its own stuff. So see you for the next video.